Yo, James, what's up? It's been a while, but I'm now officially back on YouTube. Well, let's say at least for this time. So the reason for this video is pretty funny. I just wanted to teach my girlfriend how to make money online. And then I was just thinking, okay, what could be the best way and what are my strengths? And of course, I have a huge ecom background. And then I thought, okay, she needs something that it's not so stressful like ecom. And then I thought, okay, what about digital products? And we came up with one idea, and yeah, this is the result. We made over 80,000 in net revenue in the first 8 weeks. You see here, first 2 weeks it was like break even. Like first days we had loss, and then it stabilized to a bit profit, and then it was mostly break even this time. And then we started here to make profit, and even had our best day was like 4,000 in revenue with profit of 2,600. So it's insane. You make like way more profit, like the percentage than with e-com stores, like with physical products, and you have like less stress. We barely have, or you barely have stress. Okay, you have zero refunds. You have no stock. You have no cash flow issues. You can just take the money, put it back in ads, and pay it out and buy something for yourself. So it's a pretty good result for her. She just started in the online marketing space. Um, yeah, but how do I came up with this one? Okay, so I don't have any particular experience with digital products, selling it through a Shopify store or something, but I have seen a lot of stuff on it, like on social media. I'm not too much on social media, so I also didn't check. Does some guys do like tutorials for it on YouTube or something? But mostly what I have seen on like Instagram or something, it's bullshit. Okay, they just tell you, hey, pick a product, build it with ChatGPT, and then sell it for 27 bucks on TikTok, and you will get rich. Okay, let me tell you, this one will not work. So what did I do? In past 18 months, I have spent basically all my time in the biggest and most successful and the best performance marketing agency in Europe, and I would even say maybe top 10 in the world. Okay, maybe even top five. I don't know. Okay, like crazy knowledge, and we had like crazy case studies there, and I had also these are my private case studies, not the one that I had in the agency. But the the biggest leverage I had in this time was basically I have seen 250 ad accounts live inside, okay, and this through across several niches, businesses. Like, of course, the majority was e-commerce with physical products. We had one digital product store, and we had coaches, we had lead gen companies. So we had basically everything, and I have seen everything, and I consulted also everything. So I got like a lot of knowledge, like what is actually working and what is not working. And this is basically the framework that every business, okay, and especially e-commerce brand, physical, digital, or coach is using, okay. And we will go through this one, and this is also the exact roadmap that we used here, and it worked direct, like instantly, okay. So this was the first try ever selling a digital product, and I didn't watch any tutorial. I don't even know, is there someone who, I know there's some guy who's teaching it, who's doing ads for it. I forgot his name because, and I know it's fake because he never posted some results of himself. So it's just a Dubai coach, basically. So there are not many guys doing this, like, I think successful. I don't know, maybe there's, okay, but at least I don't care. I just want to give you the knowledge that we used here, the exact framework, and I will also go into more details so you can use it too, okay? And why you should listen to me, as I told you, spent past 18 months in the most successful, the biggest agency, the best agency in Europe. I consulted there like, I don't know, 60 clients myself, and I have seen over 250 businesses from the inside. I scaled one ecom brand, like this is still my client, in 2025 to 7 million, and we had like 25% margin, which is super good for physical ecom products. Most of them have barely 10%, like after all expenses. Okay, they think mostly they have 15 to 20, but in the reality it's like 10%. I scaled and I still have this client. Also, I have equity shares here basically. Um, I scaled it from 300K to almost 3 million. Okay, $3 million we even hit because it's like 2.7, 2.8 million euros. Also with high margin, of course. Like this is also a digital product, but like with a face. Okay, this one is faceless, of course. Then I had one client, which I scaled to 300K days, like in November on Black Friday, of course. It's a brand, of course. And in November and December, we made like 5 million in revenue. And of course, after time, like you have to tell me what you want to see on this ad account. Like for example, from this one, do you want case studies to work? Do you want funnel breakdowns? Do you want media buying? Whatever. Do you want to see ad accounts? Do you want to see proofs? What from the proofs you learn nothing, but I can just prove it, or just check my Instagram highlights. You will see everything from the, not everything, but a few things from the past 18 months. And yeah, in the past 18 months, I have spent well over 10 million in ad spend. I know it's not so much because everyone is pretending he spends 40, 50, 100 million, but yeah, basically no one has proofs for it. So enough blah blah blah. Let's go into it. So as I said, like there is a lot of bullshit in this market that I see on Instagram. Use AI, pick a niche, make an ebook, sell for 27 bucks, get rich, or be unprofitable front end and profit on the back end with email marketing. Let me tell you, on this story here, it's like zero optimized. Okay, like okay, the basics are there, but for example, we don't use email marketing, and email marketing is a huge leverage in digital products. Okay, then what's also like it's not possible to sell something under $40 without on ads. Okay, I just talk about ads. I don't talk about organic. I'm not so good at organic. I love ads. I'm very good at ads, and this is like predictable, scalable. Organic is not predictable. So my reality is, if you're not profitable from the start, yeah, in the front end, you're just bad at ads or your product sucks. The problem here is also that in the end, yeah, nobody pays $40 for a basic ebook. So the problem here, under 40 bucks will not work. The AOV is small. Nobody pays $40 for a basic ebook. So you have to have high perceived value. We'll come to this now. And yeah, if you have low AOV, you have a scaling nightmare. I will also go into this one here more in the details how we did this one. So what we are covering is basically the superior offer, the PDP optimization, the creative process, and the media buying. These are the 4 points. And in the end, if you master this one, it's more than enough to make 50, 100K profit a month, like easy, for sure. So this framework, as I said, I use with 8-figure e-com brands and just applied it to digital products. You can apply it to basically most businesses exist. Okay, so this is where most people fail. Okay, they choose a product, they think of a problem, and in the reality, it's not a real problem, or the problem is not big enough. So the people don't care about solving it, or they will not pay for it. Yes, if you offer it for free, they will download it, but yeah, so basically you just get blinded by Dubai, Miami coaches, and you think you can ask ChatGPT for the $1 million idea. This one will not work. You have to make research, what problems people really have, for example, on platforms like Reddit, and then you need to find a product that is believable to solve this problem. Okay, so for example, if you want to solve low T, so low testosterone in men, like, is it really believable that if you buy now an ebook for $19, that this will solve my low T that I have for 5 years, and that is ruining my life? Not really. Okay, so this is what you need to keep in mind. And yeah, as I said, ebook for under $40, like, it will not work with ads, and nobody pays this for a normal ebook. So the perceived value must be so high that the price feels low. Okay, so you need to add something on it. For example, a video course, instructions, yeah, something like this. Okay, we did it also. Our product is fully digital. So we tested first with $24. We have seen 1-2 sales. And then we just have, I just checked, okay, the CPCs, if the CPC is like $2, this numbers are all from the US market. I sell only to the US market. I haven't tried other markets yet, but maybe we'll do in future. But like the US market is so big, you can print money there, like, so it's enough. Yeah, and then we tested $39. It was way better, of course. And but still the margin was like pretty, yeah, decent. It was decent, but not big enough. Okay, just you just want more, of course. So we did 47, and we didn't have like conversion rates, downlift or something, so it doesn't make a big difference. Also thinking about testing the main product price even higher in the future, but we will see. First, we have some other things to do, and this is now current our AOV. So we just made a bundle plus after sales, of course, but we had the after sale already before. It also increased our revenue, our profit definitely, but the bundle is doing the main job. It's like insane. Okay, I think now people buying like, I think, yeah, 60% the bundle and 40%. I have to check it, the normal price. So now we have AOV of $57, which is pretty good for an digital product. Remember, we don't have any shipping, no product cost, of course, not really returns. So basically, like as an e-com brand with physical products, with this AOV, you make barely money. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, you can make money. You can also make good money, but it's like very rare. Okay, it's very rare. I talk about the majority. I have seen it. I have the proof, so I know what I'm talking about. Now, we started the bundle even yesterday, and I could even show you that a lot of people are already buying it. But basically, it's even $75 only. We make a bigger bundle. Okay, so they have now the option, basically, to choose which bundle they want. And yeah, this one are taking, I think, like 20-30% already. And with this AOV, it's easy to make 60K profit a month. Like basically, we are already like on a good level because like profit margins here are super high. So we made 80K in total revenue. But alone here in this January, we made around 64, 65. So we have already really good profit. Okay, really good profit. And yeah, so this is what you have to do. Okay, you have to find something. It's still digital, and remember, this is all faceless. Okay, all faceless, and people buying this. So you have to find a problem that you can sell emotionally, not rationally, to them, and you sell the transformation, and the perceived value of this product, this bundle, should be just bigger than the price, and then people will buy it, and it should be believable. Okay. So in the end, we have here also a checklist for the offer. Like the offer is super important. We call it cold friendly offer. This framework, as I told you, I use from e-commerce to digital products, and this is the checklist. Okay, you need to have urgency, you need to have sales reason, you need to have scarcity, you need to have guarantee, and you need to have high perceived value. And if you have all these five, then there is like huge buying pressure to buy right now, because mostly people that leave your website without buying, possibly they will never come back. Yes, nowadays people need more touch points, but still you need to have the offer, and you need to have the buying pressure to be profitable in the front end. Okay, this is super important. Then second point is the PDP optimization. So the situation was following. As I told you, I wanted to teach my girlfriend how to make money online. So I just gave her basically a roadmap, what she has to do, and she did it. Okay, so she did it, and then we went live, and we got the first 1-2 sales, and we had like a shit conversion rate. It was under 1%. So she did the copy, she did the images, and so on and so on. Then I watch clarity recordings, and I have seen that people scrolling, people reading the whole page, the whole copy, but they didn't buy. And then I just read through the copy and just thought, okay, this copy can be everything and nothing. So it was super rational, and like, yeah, as I said, like it was about everything and nothing. And you need to be specific, and you need to have a framework that is psychological in the right structure to get the watcher the lead, the prospect from from one point to another in a clear direction. Okay, on a red line. That's what we say in Germany. Okay. Um, so basically, I rewrote the copy, and it was like emotional and benefit. So it has like an emotional, I don't know, let's say emotional hook, and then like what you will have from this. Okay. So emotional problem, and then if you solve this, for example, this is what you have from it, and this means you will have this and this. Okay. For example, you can't lose weight, but if you lose weight, you will feel more attractive, and then you will have more girls, for example. Okay, benefit of the benefit. So the result was basically the conversion rate went from under 1%. This is really dog shit. Of course, you will never be profitable with this one unless you sell a super high price product, to 3%. This was already decent. Okay, so we have seen a nice people like it, and the copy made such a huge difference. Then we just had one product image, okay, and I built like a sales letter. So it was one product image, like the hero image, and then I built it like a sales letter, and the conversion rate went from 2% to 5%. As you can see, this is what we have. We have something between 4 to 6%. Like every day is different, okay. One day can be super good, next day can be till the evening super bad, and then in the evening it's super good. Like in the evening, for example, we always have our prime time. So biggest mistakes that I see on product pages is you don't have like a price justification, and people think, especially now, like if you put 50% sale, no one believes it, and if you don't have like a real reason that people are willing to believe, then it's shit. No one, they will think it's trash. Okay, no one will believe it. Then you need to follow the story. I can also make an example. Like for example, you launch a digital product, and you don't have any testimonials for it. Of course, you can fake it. If you don't fake it like super good, people will not believe it. So you can also say, hey, this product costs now only $50, because you can combine it with a founder story, because hey, I was in this situation the past 2 years. I made a lot of research, and then I finally solved it. Okay, and this means to me this and this, and then and for this reason, as I just started, and I can give you the product now for $50 instead of $100. And once I built my testimonial wall because I'm super confident in this product, and I give you also a risk reversal, is a 30-day money back guarantee, because I believe in this product. That's why you can get it now for 50% off or for 30% off. Okay, so and then people will believe it. It will be a relatable story. They will think, hey, I am in this position. He's like me, and I want to buy from him. Then a lot of people use weak copy, weak hooks, and I have also some examples. I will come to it. So you need to have open loops. You need to have curiosity, and you need to interrupt the pattern, and not this especially also. Of course, you need to do an ads. This is super important in the ad copy, but also like the product page copy is also super important, as you have seen here. Okay, here we our ad copy was already super good. I made a copy, and so I knew it's good, and I have seen the clicks are cheap, the CTR are high, and people are watching the whole page. So I knew, hey, I have I need to change the copy on the page. Features over transformation. So yeah, this product has this material and is from Germany and is local and have so many modules. What the fuck? Who cares? Like, what do I have from the product? Like, I'm skinny now. If I buy this, I will get jacked. Or I'm broke now. If I buy this, I will get more. I will be rich. I don't get girls now. If I buy this, then after you will get girls. Okay, this is what they care and not what's inside there. It doesn't matter, to be honest. Yeah, too much repetition. Also, I see this mistake in a lot of ads, like they saying basically the same thing 5 times, just use different words. So yeah, yeah, and of course in the strong CTA. And this is basically like the structure you can use. Okay, you need to grab attention, make the problem real, build trust, show the solution, create a desire, add some credibility, stake the value, and reverse the risk, and then they will drive action. Okay, this is what you have to do. This is the just copy this product page structure and it should work for you. And also, if you want to review me, your ads, or your product page, you make some sales, you're not profitable, and you want some help, just shoot me a message on Instagram. Okay, here you have the link somewhere, and then what the fuck here? Shoot me a message, then I will help you. But only do if you have at least few sales or like something that tells you this product could have potential. For example, cheap clicks and ads, high CTR, but not so many sales. Okay. Yeah, so here's an example. Wee Cook, learn how to build muscle fast, strong. He wasn't more talented. He just knew one thing you don't. Weak, this guide will teach you strategies. Strong, I spent 50K on courses before I found the pattern. And here it is. Transformation over futures, as I said already before. People don't buy products, they buy a better version of themselves. Guys, we have already like more than 50% done of this lesson, and you have the product page structure, you have the checklist for the offer, and I have given you some examples, some insights. Just let me know, is this truly valuable for you? Give me a like, give me a comment, give me some feedbacks. Don't comment, hey, this was nice. Like, ask some questions or tell me what you want to see in future, and what should I improve? Because like, if I don't get feedback, basically I will not post videos. So it doesn't make sense. Of course no. So third part, the creative process. So after you have the foundation, okay, you have an offer that sells, you have an offer, you have a product that you truly believe in, you made the research and you know this product needs to make sales. You have a nice product page, and let me tell you, it doesn't have to have a crazy nice design. Okay, basically my store here, we don't have like a crazy design. It's basic as fuck. And is it allowed to say these words on YouTube? So it's basic, super basic, but it's just built on direct response principles. It's so nailed down to the audience. It just says what the audience thinks, and that's why it works so well. You don't need to have design award or something. I'm the worst guy in designing and finding colors that match or something in branding. I suck at it. I'm just super good in direct response copies, and yeah, just nailing it. So after you have this foundation, you only need basically to focus on creatives. This is the only thing you need to focus on, and then you print money. That's it. Just these 3 steps. Then you print money, but you have just to have it on a pretty good level, on a professional level, and not like on average level, because this is not working anymore in these times. So basically you have 2 paths. You have the fast track, basically everyone should know it, and you have the deep track. Okay, this is super important. Okay, this is super important. Without this one, high scale and high profit margins are not possible. This will differentiate you from all your competition or just from the average marketer. So the creative fast track it's pretty, you know it. Okay, you just go to the Facebook ad library, you find competitors, or if you don't have competitors, it's super good. You just find relatable niches or relatable, at least structures, and ads that are running for months. Okay, that means they should be profitable, and you study the hooks, the structure, the angles, and adapt them to your product. And if you don't know how, then just go to Triatria. Use this one, and it does it even for you. Okay, you can save the ad there, you can transcript it, they give you the structure, and you even can click on one button, build me similar scripts, or you can take it, put it into AI, and say build me similar scripts for my product, and you will have already decent scripts. Okay, as I told you, with this way you will never get super rich. You will just make your first sales. This is what you want. Like this, you want to have fast track, to have fast results, to have more motivation, and just to have the proof. Because if your product is working with this one, then this is a super good sign, because then you know, hey, if I put now the work in, I do the research, I understand the marketing fundamentals, then I will make good money. Okay, in the marketing fundamentals, basically we have the market awareness levels. We have 5 levels, and basically from aware to unaware. Here it's easy to sell, here it's hard to sell, and here you make the most money, and here you make here the audience is just smaller, the market, the audience size here is small, and here is super big. But as I said, here is hard to sell. So you begin anywhere here. So basically here, problem aware is like always super good. Like people know they have the problem, and they know, for example, they are looking for solutions, or they know there are solutions, or they tried already products for the solution, or they have already tried a lot of solutions basically. Here they know, but they haven't decided for them. But here they have tried already at least one or more. So like, I make one example. If you talk, this is basically 5 different people, and they are on 5 different awareness levels, and you have with all those 5 people basically different conversation. Because if, let's say, we take the example soccer, okay, or we take the example make money online. So my girlfriend was here, okay, she comes from a different country, and she was pretty unaware that you can make money online and how much money you can make online. She was just really unaware. She didn't have any touch points with this one. I know it sounds impossible in these times, but it is like it is, okay? So, and here, this person here, the person has already tried few make money online modules. So you have pretty different conversation with this person and with this one. And exactly this you also do in your ads. Okay, so you have different ads for this person than for this one. Okay, because you need these people here to educate. And this basically, that you have to push them and just to show them why you are the best. Okay, here for example is what works here well, or product comparison. And here for this people, you maybe need a different funnel. So you need, for example, advertorials or listicles. But this could be also topics for the different videos. So yeah, basically scaling secret: the easier to sell, the smaller the audience, the faster you cap out, of course. What you do, work up the awareness levels one level at a time. So get profitable at one level, and then move to the next one. And you need to improve your ads to maintain the CPA, of course. Of course, the real money, or what means the real money, you can make good money in this awareness levels. But once you unlock this one, don't go in the beginning there, especially if you don't have like huge direct response knowledge. But once you open this one, you can go 8 figures and beyond. So I kind of got pretty hungry now, so I need to move on faster. So the deep down research, this is where average founders fail, because average founders, basically, I see this mistake all the time. And even people that make already good money, they are still super ignorant. So The biggest mistake I see in terms of research, when I tell a person, hey, you need to do research. Oh no, I know exactly what my target audience wants, what they feel, what are their pains, what are their desires, what are their failed solutions. But in the end, they don't know. They think they know, but they don't. And this is where like you different from the average founder and the pretty successful founder. Okay, so you have to make this research and basically know everything about your target audience, and then use it in your ad copy, in your hooks, in your product page copy, in your images, in everything. Okay, this is the heart of your marketing. This is the heart of everything. Okay, if you don't do this, then basically uh, you if you skip this part, you will have definitely scaling um, boundaries. So you will not scale about a certain point. 100% no. Then we have also besides the market awareness, and we have also the market sophistication. Basically, a lot of markets are pretty so sophisticated because the audience has seen it all. Okay, so if everyone says lose weight fast, like what do you think? How many times people have seen this on the internet? Okay, so the market is super saturated. It's the level 5 sophistication. We also have there five sophistication levels, and what you need then is a unique mechanism. So yeah, if everyone has the same claim, the same angle, so this is why the fast track will not make you the most money, because you just basically copy it from your competition. So you should never even copy. You should at least rewrite it and make a little bit your own touch on it. But even this one will never make you like the huge money, because you need a new approach that people have never heard before with a unique mechanism. Unique mechanism is also a topic for a separated video. It's like super important, okay? And this is it's like yeah, unique mechanism is the most critical thing, crucial thing, that you need that you need to apply to your product, and it has of course to be believable. Okay, and if you can bring over to the prospect that your product has a unique mechanism and that it works, and this is the only mechanism that can even work, and explain them why all other solutions have failed before, then they will shift the belief, and this will drive them to an action, and this action means they will purchase, and this means for you will make more money, and this means for you will live a more happy life. Okay, this is the benefit of the benefit that I talked before. So yeah, what makes your method different? Why should they believe you? So these are your action steps. So media buying, and this drives me crazy. So many people get so crazy about it, and this is the most simple thing ever. And I have spent so much money on ads in the last months, and this is super easy. So I mostly have only 2 campaigns, not 20 campaigns, not 20 times duplicating something. Don't go crazy with CBOs, ABOs, Advantage Plus, and uh, yeah, I would just tell you the 5 biggest mistakes. Okay, so duplicating to fix a performance. If your ad doesn't perform anymore and you will duplicate it 10 times, I did it also in the past times, it will not perform better. Okay, what you will have then, you will bid against yourself, and your CPMs will increase. This will be the result. So stop duplicating. Okay, you can duplicate it 1, 2, 3 times to possibly test different cost caps, but there should be no other reason to duplicate creatives. Or yes, you can have one testing campaign, one scaling campaign, and move them from your testing campaign, or leave them, especially here, still online, and move them to the scaling campaign. This is the most duplication you should have in your ad account, nothing more. Okay, so you have your testing campaign. I have always my testing campaign. Of course, no cost caps. Budget depends on how much budget you have, how aggressive you want to be. The budget of the ad should be 1 to 3 times your AOV. So if you sell a product for $100, the budget for the asset should be between $100 and $300, and then you should run it for 1 to 3 times. You should check the soft metrics, and yeah, but at least give it 48 hours, then check it one time, and then decide let it run or kill it. And yeah, depends, of course. You have sales, you have no sales, you have the cards, whatever. Okay, you then have to find the problem where your funnel breaks. But this is like too deep down, so I can't go into details now. If you want to have more details of something, just let me know. And then what I do right now, I have a testing campaign, I have the scaling campaign, and in the scaling campaign I have cost cap. I test first different cost caps that are working well for this market and for this account. Then I have one cost cap, and then I basically use similar cost caps for all winning ads. And here I put higher budget and let the winners run. This campaign is always way more stable. Sometimes even the ads here die, and in this campaign they run way longer. Okay, basically what happens with and without cost caps, without meta spends, more aggressive, it burns the audience, and here meta is more selective and it protects the audience. So same creatives and completely different results. Okay, this is super important to understand. Then mistake number 3 that I see many times is they holding on way too long for creatives that just burned out. So they think they can fix this with believing it, with duplicating it, or just believe that they will work. So if an ad worked super good for 8 weeks and suddenly we have like 1 to 3 times AOV spend, and we don't have sales, and you didn't change anything on the product page, on the offer or something, you didn't change anything, just the ad doesn't get sales anymore after a few weeks. Okay, this means creative fatigue. This means you need to make new ones, and this means also kill it. I know it was profitable, I know it was good time, but now it's dead. So kill it and move on, make new creatives. Mistake number 4 is they test 3, 5, 10 different hooks. Basically, they say all the same. Okay, same angle, different words. Especially after the Andromeda update, this fucks you, and this is just unnecessary work. You just do a lot of creatives that say basically the same. Mistake number 5 is overcomplicating the structure. As I said, I see a lot of like 5 campaigns, 10 campaigns, 20 campaigns, whatever. And basically what I use also in accounts where I've spent in one account, for example, in November, 600,000. This is pretty good, I think, for one account in 1 month. It's fine. And I just use 2 campaigns. Maybe third one if there's something special like Black Friday or something. I use mostly ABO, but I have also a few accounts CBO. Depends on the account. You just need to test what works. Never do anything with targeting, always broad. Then you will be always crystal clear, and you will always make the right decisions. And you can also make fast decisions because you're not yeah, whatever. Okay, so you know basically what to do, and you are not confused. This was the word I was looking for. So yeah, media buying is not complicated. Good creatives, clear structure, fast decisions. So basically, just a quick recap: we have the superior offer here. The perceived value has to be higher than the price. The PDB optimization, basically make a copy that resonates to the audience with the structure I gave you. The product images have to be a sales letter. The creative process, you have to test different angles, and then it's real testing, and not test the same angle 10 times with different words. And then the winning angles, you do iterations of it, and then you have basically creative process. So you need to test 5 to 10 creatives a week, okay, at least. Media buying, keep it stupid simple. And yeah, just let me know, was this video helpful for you? What do you want to see? Should I break down some funnels, more media buying, how we 300K days, whatever. Okay, just let me know, subscribe, give me some comments, and peace out. See you in the next one.